Yes, my family, blessed love. Once again, the Honorable Priest Isaac here with you, greeting you in the name of Negus and Nagas. This video really is to complete a previous video that I did as it relates to where the full moon would be on the 3rd of July. In that previous video, it was well done, and many of you were so happy that I brought forth that information. But the app that we were using apparently froze somewhere in our presentation. And although our point was still clearly made, we wanted to show you once again exactly what will be taking place on the 3rd of July to prove really that the full moon will actually be in the constellation of Sagittarius and not in the constellation of Capricorn, as most astrologers are saying. But before that, listen to this. Blessed love, I am the Honorable Priest Isaac. I am an official priest within the realms of Rastafari of the Ethiopia Africa Black International Congress. I also hold a certification in the craft of Archaeoastronomy from Politecnico di Milano in Italy. Our universe and its makeup has always been an intriguing subject for humankind. Astronomy is the study of everything in the universe beyond the Earth's atmosphere. Ancient astronomy is similar, but pays special attention to the physical and spiritual values of stars, planets, moons, and other celestial objects. It also brings in the terrestrial component, being things on an earthly plane, such as plants, human organs, and connects them to the heavenly bodies. In this course, you will learn the makeup of various planets and stars, how to locate them in the night sky, along with their associated constellations. You will also be taught about the earliest civilizations known for their astronomical comprehension, namely Kush, also known as ancient Ethiopia, Kemet, called Egypt today, the Dogons, and the Bozos, as well as the civilization of Sumer. You will also learn about black holes, their nature and origin, as well as how the ancients viewed them. Ancient astronomy is the mother of archaeoastronomy and astrotheology. Both subject areas are covered by the Priest Isaac's Institute of Holistic Knowledge. Sign up today. Visit our website, priestisaacinstitute.com, or email us, priestisaacinstitute@gmail.com, for more information. And yes, family, just a reminder to check our website. Remember, the link is in the description below this video. And of course, while you're checking out our Ancient Astronomy course, also look at our Ancient Archaeoastronomy course. And remember, the next semester will be on the 6th of November. And also keep in mind that if you enroll before the first day of July, you're going to get the course itself for almost 50% off. So just as I said, visit our website. The link is in the description below, priestisaacinstitute.com. That's priestisaacinstitute.com for more information. information. All right, beautiful. Now let us speak about the upcoming full moon, the 3rd day of July, of course, 2023. And many astrologers have been saying that it will be in the constellation of Capricorn. Now, again, we would have done this video already, at least speaking of the reality of what the astronomical clock is saying. I think most people comprehend by now that astrology is a bit off of the reality of what is going on mathematically with, you know, the exosphere, with space basically. But ancient astronomy, which is accurate astronomy, which is what we are presenting, is showing you in detail what is being done correctly. I think I must repeat that the principles of astrology really, which really goes into the understanding of the human characteristics, but also more importantly to me, the organs of the human being, the chakra of the human being, the different selves, the emotional self, the astral self, plants and their connections to specific planets, all of that wrapped in one would come out of astrology. But because the mathematics is off, the reading must be off. So again, we would have done a video prior to this. You could just visit our YouTube page and watch that video over again. But let me get to the sky chart, which was the issue previous time, so you can see for yourself where the moon will be on the 3rd of July. And let me just say, family, one more time. We utilize the sky charts and the sky apps for those who may not be that literate with the heavens. And we can say, because we look at the actual heavens, that the apps are very precise. So that is why we use it, so that everyone can comprehend what we are doing. Okay. All right, so here we are, Stellarium once again, and basically aligned with the recording of this video. And we're looking at around the time of the summer solstice. Give thanks for the summer solstice, where during that time the moon was quite occupied, you know, with the constellation of Kepra. So the moon was in Kepra for the time of the resurrection of Kepra, which is, as we see this time around, the summer solstice, at least in the northern hemisphere, that is the 21st day of June, around the time of the recording of this video, the 22nd day of June, and of course the moon going into the constellation of Leo. Very good. All right, my family. Now, so with all comprehension of what is taking place, when we observe now the moon, and as I said, we are going towards the the third day of July. So it is the 3rd day of July that should be the fullness of the full moon. Now, the 3rd day of July, around this time, in fact, it is from the morning tide that the moon should be full, around 7 or so in the morning, if I'm not mistaken, 7:38. So even if we look at it at 10 o'clock, at this time, the moon would already be full, and we'll be looking to go into that state of, if you want to say, going back into the new moon from that very specific point. So on the 3rd of July, again, you could observe for yourself. Let me put up the artwork for those who may not understand the lines. You could see for yourself the moon itself inside of the constellation of Sagittarius. Now, I would repeat that in the astrological world, we are being told that the moon will be in the constellation of Capricorn. Not only is it in the constellation of Sagittarius, it's not even a case as if it's on its way out of the constellation of Sagittarius going towards Capricorn. No, it is well lodged in this constellation of Capricorn. Only when you look at it now, maybe on the 4th, you see it coming out of the constellation of Sagittarius, but it has already left its full moon status. It is the moment that is the full moon that is very important, not 24 hours after. And then in about 2 days after, that's where it enters into Capricorn. So again, the power of the full moon, the energy of the full moon 2023 July, which is being referred to as the buck moon, is in Sagittarius. So those of you who are of the sign of Sagittarius, as you've been taught, and I hope you have that correct as well, the moon will be having a specific effect on you. In fact, where the moon will be, the exact spot where the moon will be when it is full on that day, when we observe it, the exact spot that the moon will be, that will be around 7 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken, that they say that we should get it at its fullness. That specific spot is basically where the sun was when your humble servant was born. So I find that very interesting, around the same spot in front of Sagittarius. So again, so even for a person like me, where the moon will be when it's full for July the 3rd is where the sun was, basically, when I was born, when I came into the earth. As an ancient astronomer, I understand this. Now, that is important because one's considered me a Capricorn as well. And this is because the astrological chart is off, So again, I was just doing this video to clarify what I was saying in the other video, but obviously, as you could say, we added some few extra points in this video, and that is only natural, as that is how it's done. So again, the full moon, every time around, you get a different description from the astrologers as it connects to ancient astronomy. It is always a bit off, but this is why we are here. This is why we have the course, the Ancient Astronomy Course family. Please, do not be shy to visit our website and just at least even email us. Don't be shy at all. We definitely will converse with you. Ask us anything you need to ask us as it relates to the Ancient Astronomy Course. It is an online course. You don't have to leave or come anywhere. You just stay home. A month and a half worth of information being sent to you. Beautifully done graphic videos, giving you a good understanding of the heavens and the makeup of specific planets, the cosmos, the galaxy that we are in, black holes, so many different things, family. And then again, for those who would step up the game and will be coming to Antigua to visit us for what we have as the Ancient Archaeoastronomy course. Archaeoastronomy basically is where the stars meet the stones. And of course, in Antigua, we do have that natural, we've been blessed with that natural ancient megalithic site that naturally aligns with the movements of the heavens. Again, those who may be wondering what I'm talking about, visit our website, PriestIsaacInstitute.com, and go to the area marked shop and look for the book ANU, ANU. Very easy read, ANU. Once you read ANU, you have a good comprehension of what I am talking about here as it relates to Green Castle Hill, Mount Anu, if you are maybe hearing this for the first time. And that would encourage you to want to come to Antigua and to definitely be a part of the ancient Archaeoastronomy course that we will actually be having. In fact, if you do not know, if you have not heard of the Ancient Archaeoastronomy course, well, let me just give you a quick rendition of exactly what will be taking place. Fasten your seatbelts for this one. Have you heard of archaeoastronomy? I am the Honorable Priest Isaac, and I am certified in the field of archaeoastronomy. Do you want to learn archaeoastronomy? Yes, sir. Well, book your ticket today and join me in the Caribbean in the island of Antigua for 9 days and nights, 7 of which will be in the classroom studying and in the field researching on Green Castle Hill, Mount Accu, the Stonehenge of the Caribbean. This is a studycation. You will visit the beach, experience the Rastafari camp, yoga, vegan food, and much more. Our next semester is the 6th of November, with payments due by the 1st of October. For more information, visit priestIsaacInstitute.com or email us at priestIsaacInstitute@gmail.com. Yes, and of course, you could also check us out on TripAdvisor. That is priestIsaacInstitute.com, priestIsaacInstitute.com, or the Priest Isaac's Institute of Holistic Knowledge. The Priest Isaac's Institute of Holistic Knowledge, TripAdvisor, of course. From you put in Priest Isaac, I'm sure it will carry where you need to go as it relates to that Astronomy course. So don't mix up the courses, try to see if you could understand the difference between them. And remember, the Ancient Astronomy course by itself is a very simple course in the sense that you don't have to pack your bags, you don't have to catch no plane, you don't have to, none of all of that. You stay whole. It is intense, I will tell you. It is filled with a lot of information, and it is something you'll really enjoy. And of course, when you're done, you'll get your certificate and you will do your quiz, everything, examination beautifully set together. So join us and check the website for more information, and of course TripAdvisor for more information on coming here to Antigua to be a part of the Ancient Astronomy Tour. So give thanks, family, for your love, and looking forward to seeing the full moon. Those of you who have your telescopes, and those of you who will be with us in Antigua as well. Green Castle Hill is a place to observe all of these things. You would see for yourself with your own eyes that the moon is not in Capricorn, but the moon will be in Sagitarus. Well, as I said, with your own eyes. No astrologer has to read it for you. Hey, give thanks for your presence. I think this is a nice time to say it takes some real eyes to realize the real lies that are amongst us. Blessed love, family. Selassie, Jah, Rastafari.